And then this last one here, spring's not broken. Push rod looks good. Can't see anything wrong with it. Okay, on the other side, this one here, you got to push that back and then lift this pin up. Alright. And that still seems to be spring loaded there. It might be a bit of a burr on there that's stopping that coming out. That's moving in. Oh, there it goes. So just push it from the back. So we've got a spring. Pushes on that side. And that looks pretty good. Spring looks good. There's some polished marks on the edge there, and there is a bit of a mark on there. There's no ridge or anything there. Yep, there's a bit of polishing. There's nothing too serious going on there. Okay, the last one, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this one. So we'll just crack these. Okay, that's cracked. It's got a bit of spring pressure under it. Feels heavier down this end. So that's not too bad, that one. Get that clean. So we've got a spring. It's not broken. That looks good. Ball looks good. So yeah, once again, just go through and check them all. Okay, that all looks good. There's minimal wear on that one spot. So I'm not going to torque these down yet, because I want to take the one out of the C55, check that, and then use all the good stuff out of the two. So this is basically just an inspection and fix up on this if need be. So next we'll do the top plate. We'll put this away in a plastic bag. Okay, the top housing, so we've got 1, 2, 3 down this end. This was the gear selector one, so that's not a valve. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 down this end. It's normally this top one that has the problems with the wear and the valves. Okay, so we're just getting this end undone. There's a little bit of spring pressure there. Not too much, so I don't think it'll pop off too badly. Okay, that one came off alright. Got some small springs here. That one's alright. There you go, that one's coming out. That looks alright. Bore looks good. Yeah, that looks all good. Don't think there's any problem with that one. So the spring's alright. Spring's alright. Spring's alright. So once again, just go through and check the balls the same. So this looks like one of the ones that the Sonic had the rebuild kit for. That doesn't look too bad. There's barely any mark on that. There's no mark in the bore. That looks good. So just put that one back as well. And then there's the inner bit there. Shine the light in the end there. You can see some polish marks, but it doesn't look like it's badly worn. So that goes back in like that. Spring goes in there. So how's it feel in here? It felt pretty tight when it was coming out. Can't feel any burr there, but gotta put this in very gently. This feels tight, like there's a bit of a burr on it. We don't want to scratch this piston when we're putting it in either. Yeah, doesn't like to go in. Okay, so this end is screwed off and there's definitely some heavy spring pressure there. This one, you're going to have to watch, be careful that that doesn't pop off. So the springs look pretty heavy in there and they're quite compressed. So I might take the middle ones out first. And then work on the end ones. I might just keep it compressed. So I'll just stand it up, push down on it, and just undo one end so I can let it off slowly. So yeah, that spring there comes out quite far. Those are two quite heavy springs, mainly the middle one. So what I did is I left the two in the end and I just pushed down, took those two out, kept the pressure on it, took those two out, and then just let the pressure off gradually with my hand. So that's the first one. That looks good. Check the ball. and just carefully put it back in. Just trying to keep it straight and just gentle. You can tell that's a good fit because it's quite difficult to get in. Yeah, there's no slop in there. So that spring went in there. This one comes out nice. So again, just shine your torch in there and you can look down inside the bore. Now there's barely even any polishing marks or anything there. So that looks good. And then the last one. So this is like that one on the other end. This one's coming out a bit easier. That looks good. Let's have a look at this. Yes, no real major wear there. Spring's not broken. No, I'm happy with that. And then once again, we might have trouble getting this one in. Take this spring out. Get this out of the way. No, there's no sideway movement or anything. It feels like a really good fit in there. Same with these, you've got to get them perfectly straight to get them in. Just gentle. Alright. Well, I'm happy that this is in good